I still remember the night she said it. Not with anger, not with drama, but with a calm voice that somehow hurt more than shouting ever could. She sat across from me, hands folded, eyes steady, and said, "I need stability. I can't keep waiting." At that moment, I realized something painful. Love wasn't enough anymore. Dreams weren't enough. Effort wasn't enough. She didn't say she stopped loving me. She said she stopped believing. And that broke me. We were engaged. We had plans. Small ones, big ones, foolish ones we laughed about late at night. We talked about the future like it was already written. But somewhere along the way, the world got louder. Bills got heavier. Comparisons got sharper. And suddenly, I wasn't ambitious. I was uncertain. I wasn't working hard. I was taking too long. She started looking at other people's lives. People who already had what I was still building. A man with a fixed salary. A man with security. A man with answers instead of dreams. And slowly, I became a risk. She told me she needed someone who was already there, not someone still on the way. That sentence stays with you, because it makes you question everything. Your worth, your pace, your belief in yourself. When she left, she didn't cry. I did. I watched the woman I planned my life with walk away, choosing certainty over potential. And for a long time, I blamed myself. I thought maybe she was right. Maybe I was foolish for dreaming. Maybe stability mattered more than growth. I went through nights where sleep wouldn't come, days where food tasted like nothing, moments where I wanted to call her, just to hear her voice. But I didn't, because something inside me said, if you beg now, you'll never forgive yourself later. So I stayed silent. She moved on fast, posted pictures smiling, trips, new routines, a new life that looked perfect. People told me she made the right choice. At least she's secure now. You should do the same. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Stability built on someone else's foundation isn't always strong. While she was settling, I was struggling. While she was comfortable, I was uncomfortable on purpose. I worked when motivation was gone. I learned when confidence was low. I failed quietly so I could grow loudly later. No one clapped for me then. No one checked in. No one believed. And that's okay, because growth doesn't need witnesses. Months passed, then a year. I became someone new. Not overnight, not magically, slowly, painfully. Honestly, I stopped chasing validation, stopped explaining myself, stopped waiting for approval. And one day, without realizing it, I became stable. Not the kind of stability that depends on another person, but the kind that comes from discipline, skill, and self-respect. Then, she called. I stared at the phone for a long time before answering. Her voice sounded different, softer, tired. She asked how I was doing. I said, "I'm good." And I meant it. She hesitated, then said something I never expected to hear. Things didn't work out. The stability she chose? Gone. The job she trusted? Cut. The promises she believed? Broken. The life that looked perfect from the outside collapsed quietly. She told me she missed us. Missed me. Missed who I was. And then she said it. I think I made a mistake. That's a heavy sentence, because part of you wants to hear it, and part of you knows better now. She said she wanted to come back. Said she believed in me now. Said she could see how far I'd come. And for a moment, I felt it. The old love, the memories, the version of me that waited. But that version doesn't exist anymore. I didn't say no out of revenge. I didn't say no out of pride. I said no out of growth. Because someone who leaves when you're building doesn't get to return when you're built. She chose stability over struggle. I chose struggle over comfort. And only one of those choices made me stronger. I told her I forgave her, because forgiveness frees me, not her. But I also told her something important. I needed someone who would stand beside me when I had nothing, not someone who returned once I had something. Silence followed. Then she cried. And for the first time, I didn't feel responsible for fixing it. That's when I knew I had healed. Sometimes people don't leave because they don't love you. They leave because they don't have the patience to grow with you. And that's not your failure. If someone walks away because you're still becoming, let them. Because the right people don't fear the process. They believe in the vision. Today, I don't hate her. I don't miss her. I'm grateful. Because her leaving forced me to meet myself, to trust myself, to become someone I respect. And if she never left, I might have never risen. So if you're listening to this, and someone left you for stability, remember this. Stability can be found, but character is built. And the ones who leave during the storm are never meant to enjoy the sunshine.
Keep building. Keep believing.
Your time is coming.
Dizzy.